Both came after a full court press on Capitol Hill. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry, as well as Secretary of Defense Chuck Hagel, again testified before Congress, laying out the U.S. president's plan on arming these Syrian rebels. CCTV's John Callebs is in our newsroom with more on all of this.
Well, Mike, it was a lot of posturing on Capitol Hill today, and the House voted first to approve that measure, then the Senate within the last hour. But it wasn't easy. A lot of lawmakers were really torn internally. Is this going to work? And this comes with a backdrop of yet another video released by ISIS.
It's a different look from the Islamic State. British journalist John Cantlie delivers an address to camera, but this doesn't end in a ghoulish fashion. Cantlie, looking calm but appearing to speak under duress, says this is the first in a series of videos to tell the IS side of the story.
We're at war with ISIL.
U.S. officials have made it clear that they've heard all they want from the terrorist organization. The Islamic State, also known as ISIL, now controls wide swaths of land in eastern Syria and northern Iraq. For more than a month, the United States has been launching air attacks on IS strongholds in Iraq. Now, U.S. Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel says the U.S. is prepared to target IS safe havens in Syria as well.
Our actions will not be restrained by a border that exists in name only.
Congress voted to approve President Obama's plan to arm moderate Syrian rebels in their fight against the IS.
The amendment is adopted.
Many lawmakers, even those who supported the measure, are openly questioning whether it will work. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry was asked if the fight against IS could be another military quagmire like Vietnam.
No, because we're not invading the country, and we're not going to be getting in the middle of a civil war.
The U.S. says it has assembled a broad coalition of nearly 40 nations against the IS.
There will always be risks, Mr. Chairman. There are risks in everything. There are risks in action, and there are risks in inaction. But we believe the risk is justified, given the real threat ISIL poses to this country and to the region and to our allies, and the necessity of having capable partners on the ground in Syria.
Hagel says he wants a three-front assault against IS from Iraqi troops, Peshmerga forces in Kurdistan, and now the Syrian moderates trained by the U.S. However, lawmakers have growing questions about the international coalition. What exactly will each nation contribute? Lawmakers feel unless Arab nations play an active role in the fight, the Islamic State will gain sympathy by portraying the struggle as a Western-led attack against the Muslim religion. Mike?
John Callebs live from our newsroom.